How's it going, Dreamers? Roman Weinberg, Director of Operations for the Field Dreams here. Happy Friday. It's the 21st of August. Hard to believe it's already that deep into the month. We should have had a Major League Baseball game here, but to no avail. August 13th, a week ago yesterday, we should have had the MLB at Field of Dreams game here. The White Sox and Cardinals, unfortunately not to be, with several players and staff from the Cardinals organization coming down with COVID, but we have confirmation that the game will be postponed to 2021, so we're really excited about that. Yet we don't know when that date will be, but we do know that the White Sox will be playing someone here in 2021 here in Heavenly, Iowa. So Dreamers, I want to welcome you to the Field of Dreams. We have the field rented out to a private party here behind me, so I'm going to try and keep it down a little, but we are really excited to have them here, the Marsh family, renting out the field. And you can do that, by the way, for 25% off on the weekends and 50% off throughout the week, the entire month of September. So if you're interested in learning more, call us on our office line, 563-875-7253, or you can go ahead and email us, info@fodmoviesite.com, or check out our website, fieldofdreamsmoviesite.com, and we have a revamped website, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. And I'm stoked for many reasons today. I'm juiced up. I'm high on caffeine right now. I got a lot of coffee in my system from earlier today. Checking out my new swag, sticker still on it, by the way. Just got this afternoon, and the Is This Heaven 2.0 shirt from Baseballism. Really stoked about that. Love it. Baseballism, you do a fantastic job at sporting Field of Dreams gear, and I'm happy to support it. So, got some MLB news, guys. Fairly short episode. First off, missing my number one, Tucker LaBelle, social media coordinator for the Field of Dreams movie site. Missing him today. He does have other arrangements tonight, and he is not here on site, but I'm going to be rocking the show by myself. So going to keep it in about 20 minutes today, but I got a couple of things, and feel free to live chat here if you can. If not, go ahead and trying to see if it's working here. It seems like we have this problem all the time with the live chat, but if you're unable to chat, I'm going to go ahead and follow it up here. I'm going to, for whatever reason, I can't see it live, but I'm going to go to YouTube and just watch it live here, see if I can grab it. But anyway, MLB news, guys. The trade deadline, August 31st. So, little later in the season, but big thing is what's new, what's hot, the moves. It's really going to change some things in terms of free agency. I'm really interested to see who goes and how this affects the season, especially with the short nature of the season. Right now, Angels are looking at putting up David Fletcher, their shortstop, and asking a high asking price for him, but he's on the market. They brought him in the offseason to no avail right now. The 26-year-old has a great line, $299, $364, and $449. We will see where he falls right now. A couple of teams debatable could be looking for him, but right now the new manager for the Angels, former Cubs manager Joe Madden, brought him in, and unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out. It hasn't panned out for the Angels. Tough start to the season, not a great schedule, and teams have just 10 days to evaluate their rosters and try and make a move. So they are among a couple of teams on the hot seat right now, trying to get a deal done to see if they can at least salvage some of their season. But the Phillies have spoken to right-hander reliever for the Red Sox already, Brandon Workman, or at least they're talking to the Red Sox front office about a potential move there. So we will see how that pans out, but interesting right now, right? It's that time of the season where free agency or trade deadlines are approaching. So we'll see how that pans out. But if you have any comments for us, any questions for me right now in terms of about the Field of Dreams, happy to answer them. So I'm going to take a look here. I know I had one on Facebook from Bob Pritchett, loyal follower and viewer of the Bringin It Home show, but also all of our social media pages. By the way, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, a little bit of everywhere. Instagram, of course, a thriving network and platform for us right now. But Bob, happy Friday to you, my friend. Hope all is well in Ohio. But reaching out here, you say, Bob says, now that all of your major events have been postponed or canceled because of the pandemic, what plans do you have at Field of Dreams? So, Bob, you're right. I mean, so we don't want to sit and linger in it or wallow in it, because it's been a tough year for everyone in some way. Maybe not as bad of a year for others, but and we certainly fall into that category. I feel we're very fortunate in the fact that, for us, the COVID-19, we're an outdoor venue. And Tucker and I have touched on this in the past, but plenty of opportunity to come social distance and just really come full circle, I feel, and be able to come out here, take a step back from the fast-paced everyday life, and just, if anything, just find your inner soul, I guess, and come out and take a break from everything and just come back to reality a little bit, and come to the field and get a relief from everything. But yeah, the events that we had here were canceled. The Ghost Sunday shows, 2 of them scheduled for this year, the 19th of July and 2nd of August. Unfortunately, both canceled. The first time since 2012, when we Go the Distance Baseball, the organization I work for, bought the Field of Dreams in 2012 from the Lansing family. First time since 2012 that Ghost Sunday shows have not happened. So definitely historic for the country, but also for us. It broke an 9-year streak for us that the Ghost players had made a return since 2007, and the Lansings, when they bought out the remainder of the Field of Dreams property, decided to nix the Ghost Sunday shows. That was a pretty big news story here locally and in the local papers. But when we had purchased them, we decided to resurrect the Ghost players, talked with the founder of the Ghost players and kind of the lead spokesman for that group, and they were roaring to come back. They were so excited and just wanted to come back, take the field again. So the fact that they can't, guys, they've been doing this now. They first emerged from the corn in 1990, the Ghost players. They took it upon themselves to order vintage 1919 Black Sox uniforms, a group of local gentlemen, and their legacy has taken off. 30 years ago, there was not social media. There was not this technology at our fingertips. So, it didn't spread like wildfire in the way that it does today. And an icon, legends were born in 1990 when they came out of the corn, and their legacy grew very quickly, word of mouth. So the fact that 30 years later, they still enjoy doing what they've done for 30 years as much as they did 30 years ago when they first started is crazy. They've been around the world, 48 different states and dozens of different countries around the world, donating used baseball equipment to underprivileged children, and going to third world countries and donating used baseball equipment and teaching kids not only the life lessons that can be learned from the film, but also just the joy of baseball, the joy of being around others and interacting. And especially right now with the limited interaction that we're able to have with others, it's pretty cool to their message really does hit home. And it's unfortunate that people around the country and the world cannot hear that message because the Ghost Sunday shows were canceled, along with other events. The Team of Dreams event was canceled. The MLB at Field of Dreams game, highly anticipated first ever regular season game in the state of Iowa, was nixed this year. Originally scheduled, as I said before, August 13th, Thursday, a week ago from yesterday. But Bob, to answer your question, we're really hopeful. And if anything, we're very optimistic and high-spirited here, not only here, but in the community of Dyersville, in the county of Dubuque, and in the state of Iowa. We're very hopeful. We're very optimistic and very excited looking ahead to 2021 because that game is coming next year. So if anything, it's prolonged free publicity and marketing for us. So we're really excited about that and just taking advantage of other things. But the big events, obviously, the Ghost Sunday shows are coming back. That we know. We're just looking to align dates and set up dates right now. More to come on that. So be on the lookout on our social media pages and events calendar. But also, you're going to want to take a look at other events like the Team of Dreams that'll make a return next year. And we're looking at other events, like fantasy camps. We are exploring that option here at the Field of Dreams. So we're getting really creative. We pride ourselves on being forward thinking and being innovative. So there's just a lot of things that we're asking you, the dreamers, what you're interested in seeing. The first responders event went off without a hitch and was we consider a success. We had 2,000 people here for the event. So we were really excited about that throughout the day, about 2,000 here on site. So given the circumstances, it was a success. Everyone was safe, healthy. It was a day of fun. Jake Dodds had a lot of fun here playing live, and just hearing his thoughts and everything on his social media pages was pretty cool to see. But we know that the first responders had a great time as well. And the cool thing is over $4,700 was raised for the First Responder Foundation. So we look to continue that and have that be an annual event here at the Field of Dreams movie site. But Bob, if you've got some ideas out there in terms of what else we can do, that'd be great. Obviously, we're looking to have a father-son catch Father's Day weekend, so we're going to look to promote that greatly and see if we can get some live music out here and have a Father's Day celebration out, because it's definitely a father-son film and a family film. So if mothers and daughters are looking to come out too and have a catch here at the Place Dreams Come True, we certainly encourage it. But we're just thrilled to have the platform that we are and that we have, and holding events that are for a great cause. So just watching the family here that's running the Field of Dreams out, having fun on the ball diamond behind me. So really cool to see that. But guys, if you have anything else, definitely holler. Couple of things other to note about the Field of Dreams right now. We don't have much wrapping up the season here. We did have the Volga City Truck Cruise that was going to be held in a week from tomorrow. However, that has been nixed, and we had a home run derby for the Muscular Dystrophy Association as well that has also been canceled due to COVID-19. So some other MLB news, guys. Obviously, I don't know what it was, but I think just even mentioning the team for which I root, jinx to them. They were one of the hottest teams in Major League Baseball heading into last week, and then literally the day that I said something a week ago today, they kind of fell off the face of the planet. They dropped 4 in a row and was not good. So that it was definitely not enjoyable, and I think I jinxed them. So I'm not going to mention them moving forward here on the show. Never again. Definitely blame me if you got to get on me if you hear me mention them again. But so Padres, on a great streak right now, back-to-back walk-offs, so that's great for them. And yeah, I mean, other than that, Vladdy's doing what he can. He connects twice on the same pitch. I don't know if any of you saw that, but it was pretty cool. If you blink twice, you may have missed both times. Vladdy Jr. hit the ball with one swing on Thursday afternoon in their 3-2 win over the Phillies. So that was pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and look it up. I'm sure if you look it up on YouTube, Vladdy Jr. hits ball twice. Unique. That's all I'm going to say. Hits the ball twice with one swing. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But definitely excited to have you guys with us here. I don't have much else other than that, guys. The special I already hit on for overnight stays at the Field of Dreams movie site. But if you have other questions for me, comments, go ahead and post them here below in the live chat. Hopefully that's working. I'm checking that out right now to see if you have any questions for me, Director of Operations of the Field of Dreams. Happy Friday, Dreamers. It's the Bringin' It Home show, Friday, the 21st of August. All right, let me see here. Boy, you guys are blowing it up. Frank Roberto, happy Friday to you, Frank. How are you? Sorry I'm late. Hey, you're not late. You were right on time. I was a little late starting, Frank. I had 6:31 start time here, and you were on 6:33. So not too late. You didn't miss a lot. I've seen the new website. It looks really nice and love your gear. Well, thank you. I love the gear myself. I just got it this afternoon here. We try and sport it. But, yeah, really excited about this gear. And Tucker and I are always trying to to sport the latest gear that Baseballism has to offer. And I was afraid I was going to get my head knocked off there. But Bob, yes, answered your question. If you have other questions, go ahead. I'm just working my way down. I love this. You know, the viewers, you dreamers out there that are watching every week, thank you. Tucker and I are honored and obviously humbled to have you guys follow week in and week out the Dream Nation show. But the new website is great, says Jeremiah Bronson. We're really excited about that. Hours of effort put into that, hours of hard work. And if you guys have any suggestions, anything else you want to see on the website that's not there, definitely let us know. Oh, the If You Build It exhibit is open from 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday, and then noon to 5 on Sundays. And that's in Dyersville. That is a museum for the Field of Dreams. Tells the story about how the site was selected, how the movie site had a legacy and had established a legacy of its own, and the chapters of its life since its inception. It is definitely worth a look. I was proudly on that committee for planning it. Not that I did much, but it was a collective effort, and definitely hats off to those that made it happen. Amanda, Jackie, you guys have done great. So many others that had contributed information and put that together. It's fantastic. So the art, the window art and everything, and that beautiful mural that's on the side of that building is you can take a look at that on our social media pages. So definitely do so if you haven't already. Frank, do you think it's too late for MLB to start thinking of a bubble for the players? Yes, I think it's too late. And it's also different, you know, when you're thinking of it, you know, the bubble format, Frank, I think it's very tough right now. And we've kind of touched on this in the past, but I think when you look at other leagues, the NHL already in the playoff mode, NBA already in the playoff scene. So for them, they already have a reduced number of teams that are competing, so it's easier for them to do that. Also, the bubbles and the hubs that they were looking at, that Major League Baseball was looking at originally, you know, Florida, Texas, Arizona, all red zones, all red spot states right now. So the numbers, it's pretty dangerous there. And I think that MLB had stayed on top of that, was very vigilant and keeping a watchful eye on it. And that's why the decision was made. And you have a season where you're starting the season from scratch. They're the only ones that had to start this way. And so it was very interesting, and a lot of people, I think, were waiting anxiously to see how MLB would approach this. And unfortunately, you know, they just got caught in a time where that second wave is starting, and, you know, early July was the time. So it's unfortunate, but I'm glad just to have baseball back, and it's going to be interesting to see what lengths teams go to and what players and the health of players, how that's all going to take place here and who's going to be affected by it as we head into playoff season. So we're already just a month out from getting down to the wire for playoff season. So with the playoff picture expanding, it's going to be really interesting to see how teams take this trade deadline, as I mentioned earlier, because you're going to see some teams that maybe wouldn't think would make a move this close to deadline that have a possibility of entering the playoffs. So I'm really excited to see how that pans out. So hopefully that answers your question, Frank. Happy Friday, my friend. Robert Long, happy Friday, Robert, the 21st, my fellow dreamer out there checking in from the infield to Jackie Robinson Ballpark. That is awesome. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Robert. Currently watching the Field of Dreams movie from first base. That's awesome. Hopefully, yeah, I mean, I will tell you, though, Robert, I think we have you beat here with the field itself right behind me. And watching it in the outfield of the actual Field of Dreams is pretty hard to beat. But watching it in a ballpark alone is a feat within itself and pretty special. So pretty awesome, Robert. Enjoy that. Enjoy your Friday. Stay safe, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. And let me see. Is that cool t-shirt available online? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Bob Pritchett. So if you're interested in getting one, definitely join Baseballism's email list, and they have one on their online store, so baseballism.com. Their full selection of apparel, including Field of Dreams apparel, is there. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Bob, Robert, hello, Frank. Yes, indeed. This is awesome. Mal, happy Friday, Mal. Excited to have you. Good morning, Roman and others. Yes, it is top of the morning to you, Al. Good eye, mate. Jeremiah, hello, Mal. Everyone says hi to Mal. Good. 9:41 a.m. Saturday here. That's awesome. You're always tuning in bright and early. Well, hopefully not too early for you. Mal, you strike me as an early riser. So, Mal, if you're still watching, I'm sorry, you have to hear me ramble. But if you're still watching, I want to know when you get up in the morning. You strike me as an early riser. I imagine that I'm correct, but let me know. And good morning, and Bob and Jeremiah. Jeremiah wants to know, how is the MLB field teardown moving along? It's moving along very well and very quickly. That's not surprising. Within 2 weeks, it may be surprising to those watching and you dreamers out there, but I was able to watch them within a span of 2 weeks, put that batter's eye up and the scoreboard and everything all together ready for game day, only to have it be torn down within the span of 2 weeks. So it's crazy how the big operations can come in here and get it done that fast. It's been remarkable to see. I mean, even the field, within a matter of months in the fall, they got that field ready to go. The irrigation system, the drainage system was all installed in the fall before they had to depart the site for the off season. And then they came back and basically they were just putting together that infield and the sod, and that was it. There was a field. So by June, we had that field ready to go, or they did. I certainly didn't. And our crew had nothing to do with it, but it was great. You had over 30 people on the field at 11 a.m. your time. Yes, we did, Mel. It was kind of a slow Friday, actually, kind of surprising, but people are gearing up. And if anything, I think locally trying to stay safe and take precautions as the second wave is hitting here, especially in the Midwest. Numbers are not great, but they have been getting better over the past week or two. So that is good to see. And the County of Dubuque has initiated and implemented a mask mandatory or a mask mandate. So hopefully those around the world are staying safe and those watching certainly. Mal, you say our club ball starts in just over 3 weeks after the show. I will be back to rebuilding my FOD for the rest of the weekend. That's awesome. Definitely send me pics of that, Mal. Interested to see that. I go to bed anytime from 11 to 2 a.m. up to 6 a.m. Don't sleep much. Holy cannoli. I don't know why I just said that. But Mal, that is crazy. That is crazy. I can't do that. I need at least 6 hours of sleep. And I definitely work hard and stay up late, but and burn that midnight oil. But my goodness, I've done that where I've worked till 2:30 or 3 and my eyelids are ready to drooping shut and I'm falling asleep. Bye, Jenna. Baseballism manager. Got to say goodbye to our baseballism Field Dreams manager here. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't live on that much sleep. Guys, I'm rambling on. I'm going to leave you on a Friday. Happy Friday, Dreamers. Thank you for your support of the Field of Dreams. Thank you for the support of the show. And anything that you want to see new or different or exciting, we're trying to get new guests on the show as well. So we're reaching out. If you know of anyone that you would like to see on the show, joining us as a special guest, worth mentioning, please let us know. We're looking for fellow podcasters out there that want to join us. So happy Friday, Dreamers. Keep dreaming. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thanks.